this quick demonstration, we're discussing how the next 100-year forecast can be made on the cycles of vibrations. Now, what you are looking at is a picture from that snapshot. As you can see on the left side, cycles are coming, and on the right side, for the next years 23, 24, cycles are projected to exist and shake the global economy. So now 2022, this cycle was printed and plotted and given to planet Earth residents for consumption for free, and we want to review and see how the forecast really worked out. So I'm gonna play my video which I did for the cycles first, and then we will open the chart and see if any of these worked out as expected. Welcome friends. So this is the forecast for 22. As you can see here, there are multiple cycles and we are looking at various cosmic objects and how they can impact the solution in terms of the market vibration. So now if you look at these cycles, there are lots of cycles, and they are not normal cycles where you're tracking the planetary energies. It does a little bit different. It tracks the difference between a lot of objects in space based on their volume, their metric, their speed, and it does a lot of things based on those things. Interplanetary distances are also involved. It comes from the astronomy module, and we use those APIs to track those objects, and we apply our mathematical model on this. So on the lowest end, which you see here, or light white line side here, going up and down, and they will keep shifting and moving forward. Now these are the turning points we are expecting in the market. These are at the frequency of almost like month to month, from peak to peak and trough to trough, and mid-month is 15-day cycles. This is where, when the 401ks are injected in the system, they go through this vibration cycle, because moon moves roughly around Earth once a month, 28 days, right? Roughly, I'm just making and it rotates 13 degrees in around 15 days, right? 13.5 degrees per day, sorry, not 15 days, per day. And then it rotates and has to complete 360 circles. So the fastest object we can observe in energy space, which has a deep impact on earthly energy, consumers, aka humans, is moon. And without sun, nothing happens. So this is a combination of a lot of things, right? So let's see what we are thinking should happen in the market. Now again, when the market is folding, this market is going down into this, it should reverse, right? Market is going up into these changes. So these are the energy change points. Sometimes market will exactly follow this structure, sometimes it will follow it, and then one of these will reverse it, or it will not follow it. But so that's why you have to be careful with cycles. You have to see how the structure is unfolding, and then you can see it's gonna wrap around these cycles in the same direction or different direction. So before we get to that, you should think about energy change as the critical point. That's what we want to see. So here, my expectation is that in January, you can see right here, market should flip on the downside. right? Now why I'm saying that, because I'm looking at 2021 how things are moving. So somewhere in mid-January there's a turn right here. See that? It also relates to this one. Now this is a picture of which was sent long back. What is going to happen, so we don't know what really happened. We will check when it happens, right? So there we go, you got the idea, right? So this turning points, this is a turning point when there's a curve shifting happening, turning points, right? Look at this, April, sorry, I'm just doing it. Look at the date on the bottom, April. Some big changes are coming in April. Then we're looking at somewhere in August. Let's look at this time frame. So hold on, sorry, this one, May, right? Some change will happen in May. All right. And then you see this is curving, the white one is curving somewhere, and this, there also cross is happening. See, this is a cross, this is cross, something is happening. Something will happen big in June as well. You can see here, I'm not giving you it will go up or down, I'm saying there will be change in direction, right? So let's think that way first. And then we have a change here as well. This is somewhere in August, somewhere August time frame. Looks like in the middle of August or a little later. Now again, this is a, now if you look at this crosses, right, a lot of cross happening here, September, and it's happening here. Huge energy, massive. I'll be very watchful in September. Big change coming in September. Okay, and then we have October, and then we have November. So November time frame. Now see, November is here somewhere. It looks like if you look at this, I'm just looking at it. October. This is one. I'm just watching. Okay, so there's a lot of, I'm just looking at the crosses for now. This zone, right? This is a big zone somewhere. I would say middle October things will change, right? So this is the first step. July, there's also a bunch of cluster of crosses of energies right here, somewhere end of July, some changes happening, right? So okay, that's perfect. So we got the idea where the shift will take place. Now this is a S&P market, 500 biggest companies in the world, at least in America, because we think America is the world. And then there should be some change. Now you see this one flipped here, the curve, so crossovers and the curve shifts, right? Energy shifted here, so this is energy shift again somewhere right here, somewhere in December, first 2 weeks. All right, so we have a situation. We have a situation, and the situation is mapped. Now market is gonna go up and down, or what now? We don't know that yet, right? But we know this is the game. Now this is a higher sequencing. The lower sequencing is happening on the bottom side. To time it further. Now it could happen exactly the same way, or it could not. As I said, there are turning points. We know these turning points. How about in May? How about in March? Is there anything happening in March? So in March, first 2 weeks, I'm looking, if you look at this low level cycles, and you look at these crosses, there's some cluster and crosses coming here as well. right? So this is also here clusters of crosses of energy beams coming from the universe somewhere here, right? And what is happening here if you go down? So it is giving an early sign that some rise might happen or fall might happen. We'll see. So it could be that, start with the fall and then you go up, or we can go down first and go up. Let's see. We'll see, right? But you got the idea. Did we miss any big month? How about in May? Is there any change in May? June we have it. May also we have some changes coming up in May. Because the curve shifted, right? This curve change. There we go. So we have something going on in May. Alright. So this is how the forecast is easily done. In July, June, July, I don't see. August is already there, right? But you got the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shifts in the economy. S&P market is going to take place. The market will either go like this, right? Something like this. Or it could go like this, right? We don't know. So let's clean this up a little bit and make our forecast. This is our first turning point forecast. So now let's take a white line. What could happen? Alright, so if we start going down first, right? Start going first down. Starting in the beginning. The next turn will happen somewhere in February, last week of February. If you do it correctly, right here, it should be I just pointed out somewhere here. So let's say we go down first. Okay. Now I'm looking at these ones and I'm combining this energy. This is where the subjectivity comes into picture. And now what can happen later in February? And the next cycle is here, mid-February, and then there's also a March cycle into it. Now I'm looking at this, right? This is going down, so now this could go up somewhere here, and then we have the cycles coming in. So either it can go all the way up. Now if the moon pulls it down, this can happen. The moon can either pull it down into this. It could go up to, so let's assume this is happening this way, right? So it'll go down like this, market will go something like this, somewhere in March, and if this is a turning point, it should turn again. Let's draw this first map, something like this. Now it has to turn again by law of turn, and if it does, it should turn tick 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 mid-March till here, like this one. See this one? I'm trying this. It could do that potentially. Now this could also be totally reversed. If it starts early like this, it could be totally reverse of what I'm drawing. We don't know. That is where we need to first see how the market is behaving, use some technicals later on, but this is how we are projecting our sentiment, seeing the future. Probability space done different. Alright. Now the cycle is going up till April. So this could go up till April. Now we have this big boy too coming in April. So now this is going to be a critical, I would say, big energy move, because of the big boys and the small boys have come together. So let's say we end up going up. I'm just following the cycles into this guy, and then we may have a very big move, like a big move like this, right? A big move can last into this huge cluster all the way. So it can also move from top to top also, right? So either it can go like this, big top, or it can, because there's no other big energy shift. So this is where the trick becomes, right? Some experience, a lot of meditation, right? So what can happen? even though the cycle says you should be doing like this, smaller one, and then this, right, and turn. Or since there's no bigger energy stopping this, now this could just become a top to top. Instead of doing a top, bottom, top, it could just be a simple top flow. Boom. Potential. We're just drawing this, and we print it out. Keep it on our desk. Go to Kinko's, $2. Put a plastic so you don't forget, and paste it on top and see what's going on. Especially if you're doing this business. If you're not doing business, you will know how this market is going to be impacted. Overall, you can see these big energy waves are shifting down. Like these big cycles are shifting down. So overall, looks like a market is going to be in a down move. And after the end of the year, they're going to shift up for next, maybe 2023 is going to be an up year. A little bit bullish. Based on the cycles, they last for 9 months up, 9 months down. Somebody is going 6 months, somebody is going 15 days. So let's move forward quickly, and I will send you this forecast for 22. Let's go to June. Now what happened here? Now there's going to be energy change here. Okay, we are in May. Something will happen in May, and then we're going to go something in June. So in May, we could have some up move. If we go like this big one, so let's follow this big boy. From here, it can go up all the way till where? Till June. Where is this? July. It could go all the way. Is there anything else going on? So either it can go like this, May, and June, right here, right? It's gonna turn. So this could turn. If you go top to top, this could turn here, somewhere in June. You can see the cycles are coming here, clusters, which I drew this one. There are a lot of things happening. The market will dance to this, guaranteed. Laws of nature cannot be changed by anybody, not by creator himself, right? He doesn't break his laws right here. There we go. So this could be one option, and then this energy might hit it, pushing it down. So if it pushes it down, now this is also ready to go down. You can see here, this is also ready to go down. So maybe we'll go down into this guy. Then this big boy takes over, right? This huge cluster of shift is coming, and this is matching with this guy. Okay, and there we go. So let's draw this. Now this based on that, okay, so let's assume this is where it's gonna shift again, and mid-June something will happen. And mid-June, if it is going down, it'll go up. Okay, now if you see here, now the next scenarios, if it goes up in June, this cluster here coming down, which is hitting July. There's some cluster here hitting mid-July also. See that? Okay, so you have to come with some conclusion, some idea. Okay. Now this is where the AI will come into picture, right? If you want to, now this is pure energy. We will put the AI on top of time series forecast on not the one forecasting time series given by AWS and Oracle and Microsoft. They're junks at best. We have our own thing. But all these energies are going to be fed into the market space to forecast the time series, right? This is where we can actually see the forecasted multi-time step forecast for the price as well. We don't have that right now. It will be built, I'm thinking, starting in 23 onwards. Anyway. So we have 3 lines. So if we're going down, so let's assume the short guy is going to take over. If it takes over, we will go up into somewhere July. Then let's say we go down into mid-July, right? So let's go down into mid-July. Let me clean this up because I want to print it as well. Okay, so there we go. So let's keep this going, and then this huge cluster and this is combining together, so there's going to be a big change. So if we are looking at this to go down, when these cycles are going up, so we are looking at some shift, some big shift in direction. There are a lot of things coming together right here. 1, 2, a lot of crosses. It's a big cluster. Okay, so big move is gonna come. So let's say we are going down, we'll be going up after this. Okay, somewhere mid-August we'll go up all the way mid-August. Now this is not showing the amplitude. It doesn't tell you it will go up this much or this much, right? It doesn't tell you that. The vector is not, amplitude is not defined. That's my point. Not by this model. This is, can we see the future model? Answer is always yes. So all right, we have that going. So now what do we do? August, some changes coming in August. Anything from the big cycles? It is mid-August is showing something. Mid-August, you can see something is happening. So we have to have some change in direction in mid-August. So this is almost mid-August, right? So there's a lot of things happening here and here. This is why 2 cycles are there. So one of these will hopefully bring it down. It may be off by a week or 2. Let's say we go down till September first week. Let me get rid of that. Right? Okay, so we're building the forecast. How much time am I spending on this? Nothing. If you have the automation, I haven't spent any time. The time is already spent in research. This is where the inventions take place, like innovations. It's very difficult to invent something new. It's very, very hard work, especially in finance, right? So there we go. And then what we do, so mid-September, we should expect some change. In mid-September, if it is going down, it may go up, right, a little bit. Now October is a big, mid-September is also a change. You can see here multiple cluster cycles, so something will happen. Some spike will take place somewhere here. So this is coming. There's a one cross here, you can see on the top, and there's energy shift here. Curve is coming. When we see this curve, we see some spikes, but let's see. Alright, so we'll see if it is going up or down into this cycle. So if it is coming down like this, this will reverse it. If it is going up into this, it will reverse it, right? So point is October, expecting a big change here again. So what do we do here for September, mid-September? There is some change in mid-September. We will see which direction it goes, but the other key is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things coming together. October, mid-October, this is where it's gonna shift. So let's go, we go inside here, we go down here, right? So now mid-October, energy is gonna shift. Let's say it's gonna go like this on top until the next mid-November. And now again, I'm showing the one direction forecast. It could also be reversing also, but the timing will not change. This is where we should not use this as a direction, but as a timer. Timer means change is gonna happen. Whatever is going on, it will reverse the direction. And it could exactly follow this, or it could totally follow the opposite direction, or there may be one or two failures, which we will check after 1 year. All right, November, and also when the market is unfolding. All right, so November, mid-November, anything big happening? Not really. November, until November, there's no big cycles are not changing until somewhere in December. You see here, right? All these things are now like there's no cluster, no fighting of energy. Yes, I think a smooth riding going on by these big energies until December, somewhere in December area. So this December area, it could be mid-December. So there will be some change. December and mid-December. So there will be some change. So what do we do? If you're going this way, I need to shift it. Now there's no big cycle shifting. Maybe I'll shift it down in November. Like this, mid-November. And then if the cycle takes off, now there's the clear path. So maybe we have to trust the smaller cycles going down until mid-November. And then we're shifting up till December. Then we're shifting down here, right? So that's how it's gonna be, roughly. So this is how you forecast the entire economy's upfront change of direction. Now, looking at the bigger cycles I explained, overall, it looks like a downward economic trend for coming year. And as you can see, the cycles then at end of the year will shift towards the positive bullish for 23. Right, energy, sentiment, because ultimately it's the humans which are impacted in their mind by the energy, and they take rational or irrational decision making before they invest their money. Call it mathematics or call it this is top of the gun. This is top of the game. This model, right? So different, higher level. So this is our based on our tests, based on our model. This is how it is expected to work. All right, I will see you later. Thank you. All right, guys, we are back. Now, let's see. Let's bring the real chart. This was the forecast and see. So let's go to some website. www.tradingview. All right, so let's see how it happens. So now we have been tracking this, and okay, so this is where it is. What actually happened? There's a free websites all over the world. So this is what we were trying to predict for the entire year. We posted this on the Twitter somewhere in February, January. I thought I should warn the world. Alright, so let's see what really happened and what we wanted to do. So I pulled up both the charts now. I'm not gonna go to the entire year, I'm just gonna tell you if the big cycles really worked out. So how do I do this? I need to do something side by side so you guys can see what's going on. Now, if people who are doing business, they should understand the structures, how they work. Alright, so this is good. I'll put it on the top, I guess. Okay, 22 is here. Okay, 22 is matched here. Let's stretch it out. I'll just do a rough. We can't really do matching on two pictures, but let's just go through this. What is this? Let me remove this volume. Alright. So just the whole idea is about, is there a way to forecast? The world has been told you cannot. I think which things cannot be done by the world is what we want to really do. This is where the magic is. So okay, so we were saying that if market, I listened to my video. So what we were saying is that this is going to go down. If it goes down, then this vibration should probably work this way, or could be going up, totally opposite of what we projected, right? Okay, so market is going to go down into February. This looks like it was a down move. So what did it happen? Did it happen? January to February it went down. It went down 500 points. Holy cow. Look at that. 500 points. Big. Somebody got billions out of it, I guess. Okay, so how about this guy, April? We were saying in April we'll go down again. Or shift of energy. We didn't say if potentially it might happen. So let's look at the April. Look at that. Holy cow. April to May, we had down move. Okay. Bigger moves, right? So bigger moves. Did it work? Bigger moves. Exactly worked out the way we said. Okay, now how about May? May we said it's gonna go up. Well, it went up, not too much, but it excuse me. Apologize, went up. It did go up. June we said potentially this cycle might go down. That's whatever we said. Okay, so based on these vertical lines, we were saying it's gonna go down. Okay, there we are. May, we said it's gonna go up. Okay, and then we said in June or May, somewhere in the May or June, it should have gone down. Mid-May or June. Alright, so there we are. Now we are into June. June we said it'll go up till, and July will go down, and mid-July will go up. Okay, so March also we said mid-March will go up. So let's finish it off quickly. April, March. Somewhere 14th of March it'll go up. It went up. We suddenly said it's gonna go down. After, no, we said mid-March it'll go down. Early March it'll go down. Mid-March it'll go up. I'm looking at the bottom. And then we said April will go down. And then we said in May it should go up. May is here. It should have gone up here. It went sideways. That's one loss in our forecast. June it'll go down. It worked out nicely. And then it says June, somewhere mid-June, right here between the 2 months, first 10-15 days will pass, and then it'll go up till July. Mid-July will go down a little bit. So we not, again I said, it doesn't tell you it's going to be a big move, panicking the world, or it's going to be a small move. Change is coming. So this time it's a small change. It's not really small. It's a 200 point drop, 20 point S&P drop, but it's okay. So change happened. And then we said in July it'll go up. And July went up very hugely. And then we said somewhere in August it should go down, and it went down. And then we said in September it should go up. It attempted to go up quite a bit. And then this mid-September, where is this? Whatever, I don't have the date on the picture, but seemed like first third. So if you divide the month into 10, 10, 10, first 10 days, it should have gone down. So there we go. But this one took over, right? Our forecast was not into it, but this one took over, as you can see. Which is fine. Okay, so the big moves are working. Smalls are also working. Okay, so October it'll go up. What about this August went down? August seems like there's a big move. Mid-August, yeah, mid-August we said it will change big time, and it did. Okay, perfect. So we went down, and then we said in September will go up a little bit. It went up, and middle it will go down. We didn't print it out somewhere. We just said it may go up or down. We don't know because there was no clear cluster of energy changes, so which is fine. But this small cycles took over until October. Put it down, went until October. Perfect. And then this guy went up till mid-October. Well, it went up to first week, so it's like this can be also a failure. It did not do anything. And then end of October or third week of October, what is this date? We don't know the date. Somewhere here it'll start going up again. And it did all the way till November. So it did go exactly that way. And then we are saying early part of November it should go down. Okay, we should have gone down all the way till a little bit more, but this is fine. So you know, further down you go, it's hard to see the future. Not with this model, right? There's different models. We have to bring big boys, big planets into the picture. Anyway, so November we are expecting market to rise somewhere third part of October. So November, third part of October market will rise. So there we go. So this is November. It has one final flush down. Okay, so there were some energies here. Okay, so you got the idea. And then November, we said it will go up, and it does eventually. This is more for traders and hedge funds, what to do with this. As a consultant, we don't know much about trading, so we are mathematical model guys, right? So there we go. December, what did we say in December? We said there's some part in December. If you go down in December or if you go up in December. So if you went down into, so sometime first part of December or the December, right here you can see December, and maybe first week or so of December we should expect a down move all the way till end of December, and it happens. So I would say it's a beautiful thing that you saw it. Now this is a very big moves. If I compress it looks like this, but we are able to predict majority of it. There's one failure. How much did we predict? And we failed one time. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 whatever. 1 up 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 we predicted like 17 18 changes in the market direction, and we had 1 or 2 failures. It's very high, more than 90% accuracy. Seeing the future. Now what's going to happen in 23? Most likely, as I said, what did I say? I said the big cycles, yeah, these ones, right? The big boys. Let me draw them. Big boys are gonna shift. Now these are monthly, so as May, so like 7-8 months. So I think there may be some end of. Now we have interest rate, all these things, a lot of information started happening. Now it's gonna, most likely energies are gonna be a little bit, I'll be doing some little bit bias towards the bullish side of the economy for next 6, 7, 8 months. What does that mean? Ultimately, if there's a problem, it will be all cured by October. Last quarter of this 23. So this is how forecasts are done. This is just a very simple to work with, very complicated mathematics behind generating this, as you can see, model which can be used by the business owners to keep an eye on what's really coming their way. Thank you very much.